Welcome back to another one of my taste test videos. Today I'm doing another in the series of best Okazuyas in Hawaii. If you haven't seen my other Okazuya videos, I'm going to put a link above and a link in the description box below, but you should really check out those videos as well. Today I went to Pearl City to go to Kabuki to try their Okazuya items. Okay, so Kabuki is a little Okazuya that is in Pearl City, and they're right off of Kam Highway. They're so easy to find. And if you don't know what an Okazuya is kind of like a delicatessen. They have like pre-made food that's set out, and you can pick and choose cafeteria style to make your own plate. But I wanted to show you what I got. Up here I have an inari or cone sushi. I have right here shrimp tempura. I have Showu Chicken, and I have fried chicken. I also have Chaun, and I have Tempura gobo. Okay, so the first thing that I wanted to try was their inari or their cone sushi. I love cone sushi. If you don't know, it's called cone sushi because obviously it looks like a cone. But look at that. It usually has rice that has like things like, this one looks like it has green bean in it. It has a little bit of shaved carrots, but look how big it is. I've had inaris before, but they haven't been as big as this. This is huge. But they are supposed to be known for their cone sushi, so I wanted to try it. Okay, so here goes. That is so good. First of all, okay, the outside is like a burage, which is like a deep fried tofu. But it has like a nice seasoning. It has like a little bit of sweet vinegar flavor. The rice is flavored really well. Sometimes the rice is gonna be like too vinegary, and I don't really like that. This one is perfect. This one is just the right amount of sweet, just the right amount of vinegar. And I love the little carrots and the little sesame seeds, and it looks like it has green beans in it. It's so good. I really like this. Okay, so the next thing that I wanted to try was their shrimp tempura. They have all kinds of tempura. They have like a vegetable tempura. They have sweet potato tempura, but I like shrimp, so I got this. It doesn't look like the traditional, you know, the one that I got from St. Louis Drive-In, and it doesn't really look like most shrimp tempura, that kind that has like the panko breading on it, so we'll see. This looks like the kind of homemade kind. We'll see. This one, the breading has a little bit of sweetness to it, but I like that. And there's a lot of breading, and as you can see, the shrimp inside, it's kind of small, but it's very flavorful. Even the breading is flavorful. And it's not as crispy as, you know, most shrimp tempura, but it doesn't really have to be. It has a really nice flavor, and I really like that. It really tastes like a homemade shrimp tempura, and that's what I like. Okay, so the next thing I'm gonna try is their fried chicken. And I love fried chicken. In fact, I go to a lot of local area places just to see who has the best fried chicken. So this one looks really promising because it looks really crispy, and it looks like it's seasoned really well. So let's see. Wow. I mean, I'm sure you can hear that crunch, but oh my goodness. Okay, first of all, very, very crunchy. The skin is very flavorful, and it's really crunchy. I didn't get to that much of chicken yet. It was mostly that I was eating skin mostly. So let me take another bite. I really like that. Okay, the chicken is flavorful. Maybe not as flavorful as some of the other places that I've been, but it's really good. And the skin is so nice and crispy, and that has a lot of flavor. It's very salty. It's very well seasoned. Okay, so the next thing that I wanted to try was their Showu Chicken. I don't know, I mean, you can't really see it. Oh, they put it in this little thing. It's huge! I didn't realize it was such a huge piece of chicken. But look at that. It looks like it has a really nice char on it, and it looks like it has a lot of flavor. Okay. I'm gonna pick it up with my hands because chicken has to be eaten with your hands, I think. Look at that. Okay, here goes. Wow. I'm really impressed by that. Okay, that has a lot of flavor. That has like, it's probably been marinated and basted with shoyu and sugar. It has a little bit of sweetness, but it has a really great like shoyu umami flavor. The skin is just like cooked perfectly because it's like charred on the top and it's like glazed with like that shoyu mix. It's so good, and the inside is so nice and tender and juicy. It's really good. I think I like their shoyu chicken a little bit more than I like their fried chicken. Okay, so the next thing I want to try is their chaufun. And if you don't know, chaufun is like thick noodles that are like sauteed, and they usually like have vegetables and like some kind of beef in it. This one looks like it has some kind of, that looks like it has pork in it, so we'll try. And see, look how thick the noodles are. That has a really great flavor. I really like that. Sometimes when you get chow fun from like Okazuyas, they're more like Chinese style chow fun, where they have a little bit more of the Chinese inspired flavors. This one is very like a Japanese inspired chow fun for some reason. It has like a, I can taste like a, maybe like an oyster sauce taste a little bit. I can taste like definitely like celery, onions, all that kind of stuff. They have like vegetables in here. I see carrots and I see like little pieces of cabbage, and like they have the pork. So it's actually very tasty and I like it. The texture of the noodle is a little soft compared to what I'm used to. I'm used to them being a little bit harder noodles. I mean, not as like soft, the noodles, but it's still really good. I really like it. Okay, so the next thing I want to try is this Tempura gobo right here, and I'll show it to you. And this is a Japanese dish, and it is made out of like you know, gobo, which is like a root vegetable which they shred, and then they also have like carrots shredded, and it's supposed to be really healthy because it's supposed to be helping with your digestion, but it's also very tasty because the sauce that they cook it in is like a little bit sweet, very like a little spicy, but it's really good. And I usually love tempura gobo. That's like one of my favorite side dishes. But anyway, the pieces of the gobo are much larger than what I'm used to. You can tell that they made this themselves because the pieces of gobo are very large. Lots of times when you get tempura gobo like this, they have like, they use like the pre-made mix that comes like frozen, and the gobo is so thinly shredded and it has like a different texture. This one looks like fresh gobo, which is really good. You can definitely taste the difference in the texture of the gobo, which is really good. This one is like very firm and you can tell it's fresh. And this one has a really nice subtle hotness to it, spice. A lot of times they make it a really spicy, but this one just has like a hint of it. And this one is a little bit on the sweet side. Some are a little bit sweet, some are a little bit more savory. This one is a little bit more on the sweet side, which I kind of tend to like. This is actually really good. And the best thing about it is that it's like homemade. Okay, so anyway, I haven't been to Kabuki in a very long time. I used to go there when I was a child. My mom used to actually get me like bentos from Kabuki for like field trips and stuff. So I haven't tasted their food in a very long time. So I was really surprised that the quality of their food is still really good. If you are in Hawaii and you happen to be in the Pearl City area, you should really check out Kabuki because they have, not only do they have an inside dining area where they have great bentos and teishokus and things like that, but they also have really good takeaway Okazuya items. Anyway, go check them out. Go support our local businesses. Thank you very much for joining me.